Prudence is considered the cause, measure, and form of all the virtues and has an esoteric meaning of stability. Hello, I'm Michael J. Auger, creator of the Allcento Tarot, and today let's explore the 24th card of the Tarot's Major Arcana. There are a total of 7 virtues. The first 4 are known as the cardinal or natural virtues, which can be developed by practice. The final 3 are known as theological or heavenly virtues that cannot be obtained by human effort and are only possible by divine infusion. These heavenly virtues of hope, faith, and charity are included in the Visconti Modrone, and I will discuss them further in future episodes. I've already discussed the 3 of the 4 natural virtues, justice, fortitude, and temperance, all included in the Marseille-style tradition. However, the final natural virtue of prudence is notably missing. Prudence is personified in art as a woman holding a mirror and a serpent. The mirror shows her things as they truly are, not as we imagine them to be. And the serpent is a symbol of esoteric wisdom. Prudence signifies the insight and wisdom needed as a foundation in order to regulate the other virtues. Due to its importance, prudence is often referred to as the mother of all virtues. So it not being included in most tarot decks has caused a lot of confusion. Various ideas have been suggested that prudence was disguised as the high priestess, or the hermit, or the hangman, or the star, or the world, but each of these speculations have not been widely convincing or adopted. The Vandenborre tarot accidentally printed the number of the Hanged Man card upside down, and this error led Antoine Court de Chapelain to believe the artwork was a depiction of prudence. Instead of a man suspended by a rope, he saw a woman dancing with a snake. This mistake was embraced by Jean-Baptiste Alliette, who is more commonly known by his pseudonym Atelier, which is his last name spelled backwards. Anyway, Atelier replaced the Hanged Man with Prudence in the tarot that he created. My personal, unverified belief is that there were a number of cards that were once part of the tarot that were somehow lost in the shuffle of history and forgotten. But Prudence is one of these cards. That being said, Prudence is included in the Minchiate tarot tradition. Currently, the earliest reference to the Minchiate that has been found is from a 1466 letter by Luigi Pulci to Lorenzo de' Medici. I love the Minchiate. It includes all these additional cards, including all 7 virtues, as well as signs of the zodiac and other cards that are not found in the Marseille-style decks that became the standard. Prudence provides sage and stable foresight to govern and discipline oneself by the use of reason. The word prudence originated from the Latin word prudentia, which the ancient philosopher Marcus Cicero described as the knowledge of things that are good or bad or neither. Prudence combines memory to remember the past, intelligence to draw lessons in the present, and foresight to apply these lessons and anticipate wise action in the future. In the Allcento tarot, Prudence is depicted with a polygonal halo that signifies her as one of the 7 virtues. She is depicted as a young woman, fair and pure. Her hair is pulled back tightly to symbolize restraint and control. She wears a tightly clasped belt and a long flowing dress that is both dignified and modest. For while nudity may be symbolic of purity, it would hardly imbue ideals of prudence. She holds a mirror in one hand that represents self-awareness and conscience. With her other hand, she holds a serpent that represents wisdom and compasses to measure everything. On the back of her head is the face of old Father Time, who faces left towards the past, and an illuminated hourglass. Through a square window, the spiritual sun can be seen shining brightly in a blue sky, hinting at a positive future. The sun is out, the sky is blue, it's beautiful. But a passing cloud reminds us that the weather can change quickly. The triumph cards of the Allcento tarot can be divided into 3 sections of 10, and Prudence is the 4th card in the 3rd and final section of triumphs. This 24th card corresponds visually with the 4th and 14th cards that also have a prominent square included in their designs that reinforces the idea of strong stability in the material world. The Emperor is a leader who provides stable dominion over all 4 directions. Temperance represents stable control and equilibrium of the 4 elements. And with the divine grace of Prudence, we are granted stability by wisdom of the past to master our present and future actions with clarity and purpose. Prudence empowers us with knowledge so that we can take control of our lives. However, it remains a passive virtue. It is only concerned with knowledge and does not perform any actions. It is what regulates the other virtues. Without it, justice becomes corrupted, fortitude becomes foolhardy, and temperance becomes fanatical. Prudence is the ability to judge between virtuous and vicious actions. She embodies the Hermetic principle of polarity, stating that all truths are but half-truths, and all paradoxes may be reconciled. It is important to maintain integrity, but it is impossible and dangerous to please everyone. It is not fear, but knowledge that should dictate cautious action. Prudence looks toward both the future and the past and may be utilized to determine the best course of action towards new realizations. Our spiritual journey will continue soon, so make sure you're subscribed and ring the bell so you can be notified when I post my next video. Also, give this episode a thumbs up and leave a comment to share your support. As always, you can find out more about me and my Allcento Tarot at my website, offbeatartwork.com. And until next time, brightest blessings on your spiritual journey.